residents at Myrtle Beach were surprised when they saw a massive bird flying above them. Various people noticed the large creature flying overhead, which caused some to get out their phones and record. When the images reached the internet, it caused a debate about what the people had witnessed. One person said it looked like the bird was carrying a shark. The video was then shared on social media where various people put forward their theories for what they thought the creature was. Some joked about it being a prehistoric creature, while others said it matches the description of an ancient creature known as a Thunderbird. However, the animal was soon identified by people as an Osprey, with one person saying the following: "I live close to this area and I can say this is definitely an Osprey. I've seen these birds lift fish bigger than this, and even though it looks big in the photographs, it's even more impressive when you're up close to these massive creatures." The Osprey is described as being a large fish-eating raptor. These birds have an average wingspan of 60 to 70 inches, smaller than the bald eagle of North America, which has a wingspan of 80 inches. Although this creature was explained, there's been various stories told throughout the years of people encountering giant birds. Although the name might not indicate a single species, the Thunderbird is the appearance of a large single bird seen flying overhead in different parts of the world. These sightings and birds were given the name of Thunderbird, as they seem to share a lot of characteristics, more notably their size to that of the ancient Native American traditions and mythologies surrounding a large flying creature referred to as the Thunderbird. This has left many people wondering, however, if the creature is a modern-day sighting of a pterosaur, as stories of these giant flying birds go back many years, with our ancient ancestors detailing that these giant predators would rule the skies. Additionally, the Thunderbird is described as being the size of a man when standing upright, with a wingspan of over 16 feet in length. This has caused many cryptozoologists working around the clock to calculate its possible flight patterns and capability of sustained flight given its size. It's due to this that it's been put forward by cryptozoologists that the Thunderbird originally was referred to this by Native American traditions, because the creature would follow the upwind drafts created during a thunderstorm to sustain their weight, size and movement, very similar to the way modern-day eagles ride at the side of mountain currents to gain height with little work needed on their part. A normal-sized bird would be torn up to unsustainable heights during a thunderstorm, and might find themselves in unstable flight positions, causing them to be thrown to and fro. However, a bird the size of the Thunderbird will be able to stabilize their flight due to their weight and size, even when affected by such forces. Oddly enough, the area of the Bridgewater Triangle, of which is an area that encompasses roughly 200 square miles, and the majority of the southeastern Massachusetts located in the United States, had the majority of sightings surrounding the creature known as the Thunderbird, the same area that many Native American tribes have reported encountering the creature during their time. This has left many wondering if the Thunderbird is a native undiscovered species of bird that's less supernatural in nature and is merely endangered in their population. This leads us on to many modern-day pterosaur sightings that have been reported from across the planet. Seen as the modern-day pterosaur, sightings of the Kongomato all throughout Africa and strange encounters with the creature have left many believing with overwhelming certainty the possibility of the creature's existence well into the modern day. The name Kongomato actually roughly translates to the breaker of bones, as many natives claim to have been attacked by these flying creatures when they venture too close to nearby rivers and deeper waters. Some claims range from its wingspan being 4 feet to 100 feet wide, and natives have described the creatures to be the perfect description to that of a pterosaur of ancient times. Although many of the sightings of these creatures are limited to the Congo, there are several reported cases that stretch as far as Papua New Guinea and all across Africa. Additionally, when European travellers were visiting these regions in the hopes of colonization or trade, they wrote extensively about encountering winged creatures, of which often attacked their crew and carried away any fresh corpses on their travels. Given the wide expanse of the jungles of the Congo being widely unexplored, and housing a large number of different bird species as well as flying larger species, It could very well be the case that the Congamato is a direct descendant of a surviving species of pterosaur, and could have survived in the rich fertile areas of the Congo. Other accounts of pterosaur-like beings come from different areas of the world as well, such as the just mentioned areas of that of Papua New Guinea, and other places that house dense and unexplored jungles, capable of housing the creature and preventing it from being seen in the public eye. A man who visited the Amazon in the 1970s encounters something similar. He said the following: "While encountering the depths of the Amazon, me and a few locals came across a giant bird-like animal. Its body was around 4 feet in length and it had a wingspan of over 20 feet. Its wings reminded me of a bat's. We could see the veins in its wings. After encountering the creature, it flew off immediately. After this experience, we didn't see it for the rest of the day." The locals said that these creatures had been witnessed before. They called them a name that I couldn't remember. The only way I can describe it is that it looked like a cross between a bird and a bat. I'm not trying to convince anyone, it's just something I experienced years ago, and I have no idea what it was. It's been reported that Papua New Guinea is the home to many mysteries. This is because of the countless reports of strange creatures and events that have been reported in this region. Tribes have come forward and said that they've encountered large sauropod-like creatures, and when shown photographs of modern-day creatures, they say this isn't what they're seeing, and that this creature is something entirely different. One such creature that's been reported by various people living in this region is that of the ropen. This creature is said to inhabit Papua New Guinea and has called this place home for many years. Some describe the creature as looking like a large bat, while others say it looks very similar to the ancient pterosaurs that flew in our skies. Tribes have said that this creature likes to hunt and can give off bright colours. This is one of the ways you can tell when this creature is nearby. Its main food source is fish, but a more worrying part of its diet is said to be that of humans. Tribes have said that crossing certain bodies of water can be dangerous, as this is where the creature likes to hunt. The ropen was said to be first sighted by entomologist Evelyn Cheeseman. Interestingly, she collected over 70,000 species, and was very respected in the scientific community, so it would be strange for her to lie about such a creature. She was also someone who would have known the difference between everyday animals, and one that wasn't known to science. This has only caused people to speculate that this creature is an ancient flying reptile, and it somehow managed to survive the extinction event. Many natives have reported that these creatures are a problem, and that performing everyday tasks can be difficult. Fishermen have reported that around dusk is the best time to see these creatures. They can be seen flying around rivers trying to catch fish, and although the smaller ones don't attack humans, the adults are said to have a taste for human flesh. Some researchers have suggested that what these locals could be seeing is large flying bats, or even an undiscovered species of large flying bat. For example, the flying fox is one of the largest bat species. Some people underestimate this creature's size. Although they're commonly found in places like Australia and Madagascar, others have said that a closely related species could be living in Papua New Guinea. Being the largest bat means they hold the title of having the largest wingspan, which can reach over 1.5 meters or 5 feet in length. This has made some say that seeing these creatures up close can make them appear much larger than what they are. A 5-foot bat isn't small by any means, but when the lighting isn't great, it's easy to see why people could confuse this creature with an ancient flying reptile. So what do you make of these mysterious flying creatures, and what do you think people are encountering? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.